Tucked within a seaside town of Southampton, on the eastern end of Long Island, New York, is a beer lover's oasis, the Southampton Publick House. The Publick House is a real place where you can enjoy good food, good conversation, and some of the best craft brewed beer in the world, 7 days a week. Over the last 10 years, the Southampton Publick House has become more than just a popular local pub. They've built a reputation as one of the most awarded and recognized craft breweries in the U.S. Owner Don Sullivan and his brother Charlie have created a place where serious hopheads and casual drinkers alike can explore everything from saison to imperial porter and anything in between. Each one handcrafted by nationally renowned brewmaster Phil Markowski.
Well, I love beer, and I got into brewing because I was into beer, and I got into beer in college, which is certainly not anything unusual. But I began to realize at that point that there was more to beer than the standard American lager beers that I had grown up with.
And while the best place to experience one of Phil's creations is right in our warm, friendly surroundings, you can now get 3 of our most popular home brews near you: Southampton Publick House Double White, Alt Beer, and IPA. Southampton Publick House Double White is our own highly acclaimed double version of the classic Belgian-style white ale, unfiltered and lightly spiced, but with a little more of everything.
We could take influence from the Belgians, from the Germans, from the British, so on and so forth, more freely than they can. There's not this kind of rivalry that we have with the rest of the world. We can take the influences as we choose, and the American way is kind of take something and reinvent it and run with it and make it bigger and better.
Southampton's Alt Beer is a brown ale style originating from Dusseldorf, Germany. Our version uses 4 grains and 2 hop varieties to make it malty, but with a refined hop note that keeps it unbelievably crisp and refreshing.
To be a good brewer, you need to be, you respect tradition. If you're trying to replicate a beer from a specific region, then you tend to use those ingredients. For example, in brewing a German-style beer, we use German ingredients and some of their techniques. The Germans are very precise, very scientific, very detail-oriented, but unfortunately not very creative. They've been brewing the same 3-4 different beers for millennia, it seems.
Southampton India Pale Ale is all about balance. It has the bold citrus hop character of an American IPA, balanced with the maltier, more refined flavor of an English IPA. It's one IPA that'll please any hophead.
Above all is to make a beer that is nice to drink. It's good tasting beer, it's got balance, and it's good to drink, because beer should be fun and relaxed and a little bit interesting, but maybe not too much.
So, if you're ever on the east end of Long Island, remember, we've got a seat at the bar and a great beer waiting for you.
Every day I consider myself extremely lucky to be brewing beer for a living. I mean, it's something. When I first got into it as a home brewer, it was a distant fantasy that wouldn't this be great to do for a living. And the fact that I'm able to do that every day, I make beer. I mean, what could be better than that? I mean, it's just perfect.
Cheers from your friends at the Southampton Publick House.